This bombshell of a country star has been making great music since she stepped onto the scene, but there are still some tunes that have gotten lost along the way. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated Carrie Underwood songs.
Let's get out of this town tonight.
Can't get enough music in your life? Then be sure to head over to Mojo Travels to see some great ways to satisfy both your inner audiophile and your wanderlust with our list of the top 10 music festivals around the world worth traveling to. Click the link below.
For this list, we're looking at those songs by the beautiful country star that have been underloved by the public as a whole. Get ready to add some new tracks to your playlist.
You tasted a love that's strong. You can't go back and you can't settle on.
Number 10, Look at Me, featuring Vince Gill. We've all felt this type of love before. It's that initial rush of infatuation setting in and making you feel overjoyed whenever you're near your new love.
Darling, look at me.
Off of her third studio album, Play On, Carrie has put this feeling into a beautiful song that could easily melt even the most bitter among us. However, much like many entries on this list, the song was never released as a single, and therefore passed under the radar.
When you held me, I knew that this could be.
But just give it a listen, and we think you'll fall a little farther too. Number 9, Forever Changed. Story songs are pretty much the lifeblood of country music, and with this understated tune, Miss Underwood does not disappoint.
Forever changed.
The song cuts right to the core too, with lyrics about a young girl growing up and growing old. And the final twist of the knife is when we find that the woman has developed Alzheimer's.
Nothing ever stays the same.
Though this song was written for Carrie and not by her, she was once quoted as saying, quote, "It just becomes very real, and I remember my grandmother at the end of her life, looking at my dad and thinking that that was my grandfather. If that doesn't get you choked up, we don't know what will." Number 8, What I Never Knew I Always Wanted. Settling down into the married life is not something every woman wants. However, with all of the love songs Underwood has sung in her career, it might be a little shocking to learn that she was one of the women who didn't exactly believe in the fairy tale.
Finally found what I never knew I always wanted.
Yet, in 2015, Carrie released this incredibly sweet song in dedication to her husband and son.
Never pictured myself singing lullabies.
What I Never Knew I Always Wanted is a love song and explanation of just that, finding a missing piece you never knew you lost. Perhaps it's even what you never knew you always wanted for a wedding anniversary playlist, or even just a quiet night in with your longtime spouse.
Finally found what I never knew I always wanted.
Number 7, Do You Think About Me? Trying to move on from someone you still think could be the one is always difficult, and more than a little heartbreaking. And then you can't help but wonder if that person is still thinking about you. All of this ache only needs a simple tune to be put into words.
I'm not even trying.
And Do You Think About Me, from Carrie's fourth studio album Blown Away, does just that.
I met a boy a lot like you. It's funny how he used to sing it.
It's almost too easy to get caught up in the emotion of this song, especially if you're already feeling a little down. Number 6, Get Out of This Town. Have you ever wanted to just break free from the life you're living? Maybe all you need is a day away. Maybe you need to start over a whole town.
Cover our tracks, tell a couple white lies. Make sure we got a good alibi.
No matter the remedy, if you felt it, you can relate to this catchy upbeat track. Off of Underwood's Carnival Ride, an album jam-packed with great hit singles, it could be understandable why this ditty got a little lost.
Let's get out of this town tonight. Nothing but dust in the shadow.
But go on, play this tune loudly. You might even be inspired to plan your own getaway.
Maybe let's just get out of this town.
Number 5, That's Where It Is. Coming off of her season 4 win of American Idol, Carrie Underwood stepped into the studio and put out the first of many great albums.
Just when I thought I'd found it.
Some Hearts contains such stupendous hits as Before He Cheats and Jesus Take the Wheel. But it also has this lesser known, but still outstanding song, That's Where It Is.
In a midnight talk, in a morning kiss.
With an upbeat tempo and lyrics that will leave you smiling, it's difficult not to listen to this song more than once on repeat. It's just another one of many tunes that proves she absolutely deserved that American Idol win. Number 4. Wine After Whiskey. Heartbreak is a theme that Carrie touches on in many ways through her music. It's also an extremely relatable theme.
Fire turns to embers, embers to ashes that blow away too soon.
At some point in our lives, we've all had our hearts broken in one way or another. Wine After Whiskey exposes the raw emotion of moving on from a wildly amazing love.
Like having wine after whiskey.
This type of love isn't necessarily good for you, but you yearn for it anyway. With a metaphor of alcohol weaved in, the lyrics feel all the more palpable.
You're tasting a love that's strong. You can't go back and you can't settle on anything less. And that
Good luck not tearing up when listening to this track. Number 3. You Won't Find This. Ah, the ways of love. As we've seen multiple times on this list, Miss Underwood has sung about them in a multitude of ways throughout her career, and this ballad is no exception.
did you pack the good times? Don't forget a man.
With an almost taunting tone to its softly sung lyrics, You Won't Find This wishes its subject good luck alone, while knowing they'll be back.
You can hold any girl that you like. Fall in love when it's easy at night.
Though the song was never released as a single, it certainly has gained traction with fans. And we know you'll agree, one listen to this song and you'll be hooked too.
When you're lost and you've run out of road, find what I already know.
Number 2, Songs Like This. This is probably one of the most country-sounding songs on this list, and being that Carrie is clearly one of the newer queens of that genre, this fits right in her wheelhouse. Just listen to that good old country twang.
To do, they say, but someone somewhere's gotta pay.
And dang, it's catchy too. But most good revenge songs are, aren't they? The next breakup you face, pop this little ditty on. We're positive a song like this is sure to raise your spirits instantly, and perhaps even get you in the mood for a little hell raising.
Yeah, even I'm surprised how easy sweet revenge rolls off my lips.
Before we sing along with our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Good in Goodbye. Warning, do not listen to this song unless you feel like you need a good cry. Miss Underwood has proven time and time again throughout her career, let alone on this list, that she knows just the right heartstrings to pluck. But this is a crowning achievement.
As bad as it was, as bad as it hurts.
It always stings to let people go and realize that they're happier without you, but this song says that sometimes that can be a good thing. With the incredible lyrics and raw emotion behind every note, it's hard to believe that this song is so underloved. So let's give it some appreciation.
Someday you'll see the reason why there's good in goodbye.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
There's good in goodbye.